Okay, this is going to be kill or cure for this. I'm going to use heat and impact. It will either release or I'll break it. I have no choice. This thing leaks like a sieve. If I break it, unfortunately the customer will have to pay for a new starting carburetor. I am doing everything I can to get this thing out of here. Some previous idiot has put this in here and he has probably Loctited it in or over tightened it trying to stop the leak instead of putting in the correct washers and pinching it up. So wish me luck. This really is kill or cure. It's been a few days now, so well, here we go, I guess. Ah, damn, that is not what I wanted to happen. Now I can't pick that up because the damn thing's fucking hot. Whoever dealt with this in the past, I'm sorry, they didn't have a fucking clue what they were doing. I'm desperately trying to save this thing, and was I lucky? Did it break free? No, it didn't break free, guys. This is the problem. I'm going to try one more time. I don't hold out any hope. Oh boy. Oh my God, what a fucking mess in there. Wow. I can't touch anything at the moment. Oh my God. It's fucking destroyed. I don't know what idiot did whatever to this, but you can see that instead of undoing, it has torn the threads away. This starter carburetor, I'm sorry, Mr. Customer, it's fucked. I'll try and find you another one. Someone, or maybe just time. Let's be generous. Maybe just time. It bonded. There is no way that fucker was coming apart. Wow. Okay. Well, the plus side, that looks okay. I will now try and find him a replacement starter carb, because there ain't no threads left in that. It is any use to man nor beast. It's a shame, but sometimes shit happens. I mean, it had to come out because it was leaking like a sieve. I did everything I could. I tried heating, I tried cooling, I tried penetrating oil, I tried everything I knew. And I'm sorry, Mr. Customer, it's fucked. So let me see if I can find a replacement for you. Hopefully not a new one because that's too expensive. I'll ask all the contacts I know and I will get to you. This video starts very sad. Okay, this is going to be part 5 of the S-Type won't start. It's going to be a long project, this, we can see. This carburetor is dead. Look in there, if you can, at the state of that. And here is the bolt that came out, sorry, the nut that came out of it. As you can see, it still has part of the starting carburetor attached to it. Over the years, it had bonded itself so tightly, it was ridiculous. And what I did discover is this thing was full of rust. And what I can only assume is that wherever this was sitting, living, and slowly dying, somehow water had got in here and really made a mess of it. It's a shame. I hate to lose parts, but hey, you know, shit happens. This one is what? AUC 2761. I've contacted my supplier, and you know, to give the guy a shout out here. This is the guy, and Jack White's his name. So if you've got a sedan, old Jaguar sedan, not the modern ones, I don't believe. I think he just deals with the older, you know, 60s versions. But he will correct me on that, I'm sure. Give him a shout. He's a really great guy. Really looks after you. His number 540-743-4037. I found him very useful, very helpful. So if you need some parts for your sedan, give him a shout. One other thing on the S-Type here, I think I mentioned in a previous video that I couldn't get into the trunk. And I'm not even sure if I did mention this, but with some judicious tapping of a hammer, I discovered that this lock doesn't unlock. You see now, they're both in the lock position. Pull the lever. You heard the click. That one's come undone. That one hasn't. It doesn't like to. So I'm going to have to take that apart, clean it all up, so that at least the owner can get into his boot. Because that's not fun if you can't get into your boot. To boot. Yeah, no matter how many times I do this, it still does not release. I have to fix that. Well, for one thing, I need to get in and out of here sometimes because of the fuel pump. You know, whilst working on an engine, it's always good to have access to the fuel pump. I'm afraid this baby's a little dusty. We will have to get that sorted out. Maybe once I get it running, I'll take it for a wash. I make no promises because I don't know if it leaks or not. And you see here my little list on the side. Just something you guys might like to adopt. I stick it on the window because you don't want to damage the paintwork. And just things that I must remember to do check. Steering fluid, well, I know there's none. Tyre pressures, they were low, so I want to make sure I check them all first. Transmission fluid, haven't checked it yet. Brake fluid, I know there isn't any. And anything else, I'll just put another piece of tape on it and write on it, you know. Tighten up, I don't know, manifold nuts. Call my hooker. Chat up lovely young ladies. Don't let wife know. Okay, I'm being silly. But that's me, guys. And, well, that's it for the beginning of this video. We're now going to move on to finishing up the cleaning of the carburetors, which are sitting over there on my bench. and we will give him a bit of a clean up. I'm really waiting for the kits. I'm hoping he's ordered the dashpots as well, because you can see the state of this one. It's split on the top, and that's not good. It shouldn't be like that. And it looks like, I don't know, maybe there was a fire, because that's burnt, and that shouldn't be. So I've given this one a little bit of a clean up, and rinsed it with water. Yes, what? Water? Yes. Yeah, flush it out. So we'll put that back in. Say goodbye to that little baby there, which is a great shame, but hey. And we'll see. Oh, and of course we'll be replacing the 2 floats. All right, on to the next bit. All right, I've given these a little bit of a clean up. I'm not going crazy, because the customer isn't asking me to restore the vehicle. If I was going to restore it, it will be a lot different to this. So I've just given these a bit of a clean up, and given them a wash under a tap. Oh my God, shock horror. Yeah, and most of this will be replaced with the new kits when it arrives. And we'll take it from there. I did try to save this, but it is in such a poor condition. I don't think I can, which is a great shame, because I really do like to use as much as I can of the originals. These are just sitting here waiting. I still haven't taken this one apart, because I don't want to get into it too much and lose track. I want to finish this carburetor off when the kit arrives, put it to one side, then I'll do this one, put it to one side. I don't think no, I'm definitely not going to put these in the blaster cabinet. I'm going to give this a clean up on the grooves with a wire brush. I'm also going to polish up the, what do you want to call it, the piston, I guess, and make sure everything runs smoothly. Same on this one, going to do the same thing. As you can see, it's got some scars on it that really need dealing with. And I'm looking forward to getting those kits. And in fact, that reminds me, I must contact the customer and say, okay, did you order it? Clean this up a little bit for the starting carb, and the same with the needle here. Give that a bit of a clean up. Really looking forward to getting the kit so that I can get this baby sorted out and figure out, will it run or won't it? It's one of those challenges, isn't it? Will it start? Who knows? We will see. Do you want this video now? I mean, this is part 5. It really doesn't do a great deal, but fuck it. Maybe I'm going to push it out anyway, just to keep you guys juiced up and ready. Okay, in that case, we go for like, comment, subscribe. You know it, guys. You really do. I'm sorry, but I don't even know why I do like, comment, subscribe. Nobody gives me any money for it. Maybe it just brings my numbers up on YouTube, and so what? Who knows? I haven't got a fucking clue if it does me any good or not. I think probably until I hit 1,000 subscribers, and then maybe I'll get a cent or something for each advert that jumps on my channel. I don't know. I don't. That's not why I do this. I do this for shits and giggles because it's fun. I like it, and I hope you enjoy it. And if you don't enjoy it, well, that's, I guess, your problem, not mine. Okay, one last thing I just want to do here. Hopefully you can see that and it's not too bright. This is what, February, Arizona. I think, let me just wander over here while I keep you looking at that. Oh dear, it's a chilly 79 degrees. Are you jealous? I hope so. I love it here.